Greetings, my lords and my ladies. This is the fourth and final part of my short series covering the intense battle between servers 321, 322 and 323. Finale. After the brutal slaughterhouse they endured at Mount Lagash, the battered remnants of 321, once a proud force, were driven back to their final stronghold at Vestry. Yet, even as they dug in, our relentless onslaught showed no mercy. Though the 321 defenders fought with desperate valor, their last line of defense crumbled at Nana Mine, scattering their surviving forces across the land. The time for peace had come, or so we believed. But while lesser warriors would have surrendered, the indomitable fighters of 321 refused to yield. For 2 grueling weeks, they harried us at every turn, probing our defenses, striking where we least expected. Then, in a daring move, they launched a full-scale siege on Mount Bitachunsia. The gates trembled under their assault. Victory seemed inevitable for 321, yet, against all odds, our defenders held firm, barely denying them triumph. That near victory reignited 321's fighting spirit. Days later, under the cloak of darkness, a fearless band of 6 warriors struck like shadows, executing a lightning siege on Nano Mine. Their swift, brutal breach shattered our defenses, flooding the Nox region with enemy forces. It was a wake-up call to the overconfident 322 and 323, who had already begun celebrating their premature victory. We scrambled to reinforce our lines, seal the breaches and root out the infiltrators. Though 321 had carved a path into Nox, they lacked the numbers to press their advantage. With our forces now on high alert, their threat was swiftly extinguished. Yet, when the time came for the final invasion of Midgard, we took no chances, choosing the secure Bathroot region as our staging ground. We gathered an overwhelming host at Iredcliff for the KVK's decisive push, while our elite stood vigilant, watching for any last defiance from 321 in Nox. Iredcliff fell in minutes. The path to the Gnome citadels and Ymir lay open. One by one the citadels toppled, and with them the fate of this war was sealed. Victory belonged to servers 322 and 323, but not without a fight that would be remembered. I would like to thank all servers and players that participated in this KVK. Let us all remember that it's just a game and we all have losses and victories. Thank you for watching and see you in the Infinity Kingdom. Bye bye.